Hey, we live, baby. We live. Let me get myself together here. Episode, I believe this is episode 10. No, what episode is this? Episode 9. Episode 9. Live podcast, episode 9. Hey Tommy, yes, I'm late, man. My stand, my boom stand to hold my phone broke like literally at the last minute, so I had to rig something up. I appreciate you stopping by, that's for sure. How I'm sounding? How my mic check? How my mic sound? Cheese up, what's up, man? I appreciate that. Thank you. Who all in here, man? How y'all doing? Who all in here? Happy New Year. I know the notifications can be a little late. All right, appreciate that. We look like we sounding good on the mic. Happy New Year, everybody. Give it a second so YouTube can send out these notifications. I had an interesting last few weeks. Ham Fights, what's up, man? What's up? Cheese up, we doing call-ins? Yeah, we might do a little call-in later. If that's what y'all want, we might can get some call-ins happening tonight. I miss y'all, man, but I got some good news, some exciting news, some bad news. Although I've been on vacation for the last 3.5 weeks, some interesting things did happen. Some things happened in my favor, some things didn't go in my favor, but we're gonna talk about it today. I definitely miss doing this, I can tell you all that. Robert, how you doing, man? How you doing? Let me just pull up something real quick. Some people been hitting me up saying they ain't been getting the notifications when I go live. I don't know what's up with that, man. I really don't know what's up with that. YouTube don't want me to be great. Right Way Industries, I've been waiting to ask you about your experiences. Yeah, I'm back now. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna give it like 2 more minutes, then we're gonna get to it, man. We're gonna get to it. Punch Hawaiian, how was your vacation? It was good. Like I just mentioned, I had some things going in my favor. I had some things didn't go in my favor. You know, all in all, I was still working behind the scenes. I don't know if some of you know, I did have an employee. I actually went through 2 employees. I'm on my 3rd one right now, and his official last day is this upcoming Saturday. So I almost came back early because I couldn't find anybody that can back a trailer, but always hustle. What's up, man? How you doing today? You doing all right? We're gonna give it like 1 more minute, man. Who all in here? Y'all drop some chats, man. Don't be no bots. Don't be weird like that. Let me know who all in here. I like to put some names with some faces, or because I get a lot of comments, a lot of emails, so I just like to know who I'm talking to. Thinking about getting with the dumpster gang? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's always good to hear. Tommy Pop, Wolf God, you see, yes. Bobby Nolan, what's up, man? How you doing? How's that Central East, baby? Man, I think didn't y'all have somebody blow up a car downtown or something like that? Cheese up from Virginia. That's what's up, man. You see my text about getting the trailer dollar for employees who came back? Pricey, but we'll solve that issue. I believe so. I believe so. I think I did see it. I had used a dolly in the beginning. I had used a dolly, and I think it's just a crutch, you know. I don't want to have to use that. So I would say, you know, if you starting out and you doing this business, you don't know how to back, it's definitely good for you. But for employees, no, because they'll try to use it even when they don't need it, and that takes more time. And the longer they take, the more you have to pay them. So, yep, Christmas morning, crazy, man. Yeah, it was, man, that was crazy. North Carolina in the building. That's what's up. That's what's up. Greenville, North Carolina. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's crazy because I see a lot of people from a lot of different areas. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why I like YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I continue to do YouTube, man, because the people I've met, the people I've connected with, you know, for those who sent me up email. Also, while I'm thinking about this, I got a lot of complaints about how I didn't have a Facebook. So for those who saying, hey, man, I need to get a Facebook, I did make a Facebook. Let me drop that in the chat for y'all. So I am on Facebook now. I'm going to try my best, you know. People was emailing me like, yo, man, I don't have an Instagram. What's your Facebook? Let me put that in the chat for y'all. So, you know, got a Facebook now. Follow me on Facebook. If you don't have an IG, if you want to connect with me, reach out to me. All right, we going to Atlanta in the house. What's up, everybody? What's up, man? What's up? So, what y'all want to start with, man? Y'all want to start with some bad news for me or some good news? St. Louis, what's up, man? What y'all want to hear first? Some good news, some bad news? Man, what should I start with? The good news first, bad news? What y'all want to hear? Punch Hawaiian, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Bad news first. All right, I'm gonna start with the bad news, man. So, all right, so some of you know if you've been following me or if you caught up with the last podcast. So I hired my first employee, and the first employee I had, and I didn't put this on how much to have the sales wide. I'm gonna get to you in a second, Sean. Just remind me a little later. So when I put out the application to find an employee, I didn't go through Indeed or nothing like that. It's this app called the Neighborhood app. And, you know, I wanted to find somebody in my community, in my area. You know, I didn't want to have 1,000 people applying. So I figured I'd go on this app. And I had a guy reach out to me, and and this is on me. This is on me. He worked for the city. He drive like a city truck or something like that, like a boom truck. And he said he had experience backing, and he was doing good at first. And then it was one particular customer where he called me. He was like, "Man, I can't get it in here." And I knew that was a lie because this is like a repeat customer. I've been to her house like 30 times. In fact, it's a video on my channel where I was telling y'all how it was tight in the alleyway and stuff like that with that gate and all that. And he was saying that he couldn't back it in there, and I'm like, well, it's easy to get in, it's difficult to get out. So I had to drop what I was doing. I had to go over there, help him back it in, which which I didn't want to do. Obviously, I had some stuff going on, so that was red flag number one. And then one day, a customer calls me. Um, he dropped it off at the house next door. So the customer calls me and she says she never got it. You know, she paid over the phone. She signed her contract via email, so she wasn't supposed to be there. So he didn't have to talk to anybody, and he put the dumpster next door. And her driveway was pretty tough to get into. Her driveway was pretty tough to get into. So I asked him. I asked him. I said, man, why? I mean, like, what happened? He was just like, well, that driveway was too difficult, so I assumed it was this driveway. And I'm like, nah, man, don't work like that. So that happened, and that was just the last straw because what's the point of having an employee if you got to continue to go out and fix things and fix problems? So I went through him. Then the second guy, I went through the neighborhood app again. The second guy, he had experience backing. Like I called his references. He backed 18 wheelers. He didn't have that long. He was driving 18 wheelers for like 2 years, and so I called him, verified employment, did all that, and he just had an issue with backing up, man. I guess what his excuse was, yo, it takes when you back in a long trailer, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? But the shorter ones, they turn too quick. So he was having issues with that. So, I had to let him go. And then I found the guy, and that ended up working out. But here's the bad news. So, in a way, it's good news. So, I realized where I want to take this business is I don't want to be working in it. I want to put myself in a position to where I can have employees. So that led me to make the decision to get a hook lift truck built, F550. So I placed my order with a F550 chassis. So definitely the bad news with that is it takes 12 to 14 weeks for them to complete it. And here's why I went the build route. So the very first thing I tried to do is I tried to find one that was already, the chassis was already open and off, and I tried to find one to my liking. So I would find one, and then I didn't like the inside, or I would find one, I didn't like the wheel ratio, or I would find one, but it didn't have the towing capacity. So, or I would find one and it was all the way in California, and I wanted to look at it before I actually made the purchase. So I ended up placing my order and getting one built. Now, the bad news is it's gonna take 12 to 14 weeks. Yeah, that's great news. That's definitely good news for me. But I didn't finish. So it's gonna take 12 to 14 weeks due to COVID. And they was telling me that, they already had like a line of people before COVID hit, and then more people came in. So they just now starting to get they just now starting to get back to where they was at before COVID. So the guy was telling me 14 to 16 weeks they're going to try, but no promises, right? Another bad thing is I also have to, after I get the truck, I also have to get a PAF lift finger. So I also had to get the hook lift installed on it. So I called them, I placed my order with them, I put them in connection with the people that's building my truck. And they told me that's going to take another 8 to 12 weeks. So, I mean, damn, so my heart was just hurting. Here's some more bad news. After I get the hook put on there, so my plan is I'm gonna focus on residential, but I'm gonna have roll off cans. So my plan is to have custom cans ranging from 4-yard to 12-yard cans, and maybe a couple of 20-yard cans. So I got to get the hook lift installed. Then after that, I got to get the cans custom built for the hook lift. Now, the cans, the guy was telling me that and if y'all want all the information of the people that I went through, shoot me an email, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, shoot me a DM, and I give you all the information. But as far as the can goes, the guy was telling me that he can build the cans now, but he recommend, you know, getting the truck done first, getting the exact dimensions, because people make mistakes, and doing it that way, and that take 4 to 6 weeks to build. So it looks like I am going to miss the entire summer. It looked like I'm gonna miss the entire damn summer, which was, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I almost didn't go through it, because it was just like, damn, what's the whole point? So by the time I get everything done and get everything back, it's gonna be rolling into fall in the wintertime again, But the good news is I'm gonna record videos taking y'all through the process. I do plan on taking a trip and recording the process, going to get checkups, seeing where they at, and definitely everything like that. But man, I was just kind of sad because I'm gonna miss the whole damn summer, So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I think I'm gonna buy a couple of dump trailers, just to hold me over, a couple of dump trailers just to get me through. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, I'm hoping that I can, I'm hoping everything just come through early for me, because it looks like I'm gonna be done right in the middle of the summer, at the end of the summer. So, but it's cool though. I'm in this for the long run. I'm not here for the quick come up. It's cool though. I was a little down about it. If I'm being honest, I was a little down about it, but it's cool though. I'm here. I'm gonna give me a couple of dump trailers, and just to hold me over. But I didn't want to spend any more money, because it's like, okay, if I get the dump trailers, I add me a couple more dump trailers. When I finally do get my equipment, now I got a bunch of dump trailers. But I figured I'm gonna give them away to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So either give them away or sell them for a ridiculous low price, so you guys can be able to afford it. So that's the good thing that came out of it. Let me see what y'all say in the comments. Yeah, man, it's bad news. But what are you gonna do? Me personally, there are some things that there was some equipment out there that I could have brought, and it was used though. It was used, and it just didn't work for the type of cans that I wanted to run on the residential side. And I'm the type of person, man, I really don't like spending a lot of money into used equipment. I'm a fan of used equipment, but I feel like if I'm gonna spend my hard-earned working money, and it's something that I'm new at, right? Like, I'm new to this, so I want it to come to me brand new, so I can learn on something brand new and not something used. Because when I was looking at my used options, I felt like I was being taken advantage of, because people were saying, yeah, this is still great, this is good, this is great, and I'm like, well, shit, and a lot of these trucks, they wasn't in my city, so I would have to drive out there, and I don't know what I'm looking for. And I did all the research, man. I was just like, you know what? It got to be new. It got to be new for me to be comfortable to spend all that money. Backing up is easy as F to me. I always have training with my guys in the parking lot before they hit the road. Then when they hit the road, I run with them for the first week so they can see how I run. Yeah, it's easy to you, but it's not easy for everybody else. So, Bobby, that's a long ass time for the truck. Yes, sir, it is. It is. It's definitely a long time, but the good thing about it is I can take y'all through that process. I'm gonna go out there, take a few trips, because I put up half the money. So I'm the type of customer, I want to see it. What's the progress? Where we at? How long we got? So I'm definitely gonna be taking y'all on those trips and showing y'all the updates, showing y'all the progress. And also, man, another good thing is I gotta find me something to hold me over this summer. I don't have enough equipment to hold me over this summer, so I gotta get something. And then once I don't need it no more, man, I'm gonna get rid of it and I'm gonna give you guys first dibs on it. Everything happened for a reason, bro. Minor setback for a major comeback. Yes, sir. Everything do happen for a reason, man. I was just super excited though. Like, man, I was just super excited. Like before, like I want to say, in the middle of the summer, and this is my fault again. This is my fault again because I shouldn't have waited so late to uh start pricing around for a truck. This is my fault. I should have been doing this past summer. I should have been planning for it. So um and then like I say, I was gonna go with the roll offs, right? The roll offs with the roll off trailer. They have a shorter turnaround rate. But the issue with that and is that you have to find somebody that's be willing to back that stuff up, man. So I figure if I get the hook lift, I won't have that issue, you know? So I don't want to be working in this business. I want to be working on it. You know what I mean? So I was very, very tempted to get the roll off trailer. But even if I have 1 or 2 employees, even if my business is at a point where I can only have 1 or 2 employees, then that's fine, But it was very, very difficult finding somebody with that backing experience, And even if somebody says they have backing experience, you really just never know because every driveway is different. Like every driveway is going to give you a different scenario. So, you can take them to the parking lot all they want. You can try to give them, but you never really know. And that's just a problem I didn't want to run into. I didn't want to run into that problem, man. So I went the hook lift route. And it's a longer turnaround on that. And my advice to y'all, man, if you plan on getting some equipment or if you plan on getting some custom built, do it right away. Like, do it right away, plan for it right away because and I didn't realize that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I'm being completely transparent, I didn't realize that uh, this stuff take long to build, you know? And then I think I would have been fine, but I wasn't thinking about COVID, you know what I mean? So I was not thinking about COVID, man. That all this time I knew COVID impacted a lot of people, but for some reason I was just like, damn, I'd be all right. It shouldn't take that long to get built, you know? So COVID really did impact a lot of industries, especially manufacturers. So, they got so behind on their orders. But my advice is if you're gonna be order something and get it custom built, then work on it now. Work on it now. Is it a new truck? Yes, Cheese. It's going to be a new truck. Um, it's going to be a new truck. Oh, and another thing that put me behind. So the hook lift truck, the F550 is going to be a new truck. The F550 is going to be a brand new truck, but I still got to get me another pickup truck because I'm definitely going to get me a 150 or something like that. I'm not about to spend all this money on a pickup truck to last me. Then when a hook lift truck come, I don't need it no more. So that's another thing too. I got to go ahead and get me a new truck. And I just thought that the F550 was going to replace the truck I'm driving now, but I got to find me something to hold me over because I beat that truck up. With what you're getting, how much more is projected earnings? To be honest, I'm looking at maybe uh I did the math. Let me see something real quick. With the type of cans I'm gonna be using, I'm looking at a projected 30% jump. So I'm projecting my sales would jump 30% with the new setup. When do you plan on starting to hire more employees? Um, when the hook lift come, Here's my goal. Here's my goal. So 2021, I want to say will be, and y'all hold me accountable on this. So 2021 is going to be my last year delivering dumpsters. So 2022, that's my goal for 2021. Get to a point to where I can hire full-time employees, maybe up to maybe two throughout the year, um, like for the summertime, spring, and all that. Then drop down to one during the wintertime, and then pick back up. So that's my goal for 2021 is to officially step out of the business as far as like working it and doing deliveries myself. Uh, what way did you find that makes sense on paying your employees weekly, bi-weekly? I paid them weekly. I paid them weekly, and I paid them per delivery. So I subcontracted them and I paid them per delivery. Planning the roll off route myself. I got a lot of calls for 30-yard dumpsters. Oh, that's what's up. Don't you got Mocha Missile Time? Don't you got the big truck? Don't you got the big truck? Like, is it that for junk removal or people just need 30-yard cans? Are you paying cash or financing? Well, for which part? Which part are you referring to? For the truck? Everything is cash except for I don't plan on everything is cash except for the dumpsters. So but that's if we have a good summer. So if we have a good summer, I think I'm gonna cash flow the dumpsters as well. So but I will if everything was to, let's just say hypothetically everything comes together about around before the summertime, um, I won't have enough liquid cash to pay for the dumpsters custom made. So I will have to finance that. But if I can get through the summer and have a nice summer and the dumpsters come after the summer, then we can go ahead and cash flow those as well. It's a dump truck that I use for junk removal, but I plan to see if I can convert the VED to a roll off system. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea. That won't be a bad idea at all. Jason, howdy from Texas. Thanks for the good information. No problem, Jason. No problem. No problem. No problem, man. But Virgil, I feel you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. It put me in a bad spot because I gotta get me some more dumpsters for now so I can get through the summer. B, I gotta go ahead and get me a new pickup truck because man, Miss Brown, I didn't beat her to death. So I'm gonna retire her soon within like the next month or so. I'm gonna go ahead and retire her. But and then I have to put the money into the hook lift itself, not the truck. I already put up for the truck, but the hook lift itself. So is it possible to net profit 10K off utility trailers? I mean, y'all know my take. If you new here, utility trailers, man. I only say use utility trailers, man, if it's like, you know, if you just trying to get your foot wet, your feet wet, you know? And if you have the money for dump trailers, man, go ahead and get dump trailers, you know? Like but that's unless you stay in the city where they pull it off for you no problems and they don't charge you extra. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a utility trailer and they charging you extra to pull it off, I mean, you might as well go get a dump trailer. You might as well pay that note. Whatever they charge to pay to pull it off, you might as well put that on a dump trailer. Unless they pull it off for free, and then yes, absolutely. Answer your question, yes. But if you can go dump trailers first, go dump trailer. I only recommend utility trailer to those who I only recommend utility trailer to those who, you know, don't have a lot of capital to get started and they just want to jump in the game. I was thinking about a utility trailer route. What you mean by that? What you mean by the route? Yeah, Mocha Missile, great to see you back. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, resend me that link. I got your text message about your video. Resend me that link. And while I'm on that, so one thing I wanted to do with this channel And moving forward, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to shine a spotlight on anything dumpster business related, dumpster rental business related. So if you got a YouTube channel, and you got a dumpster rental business YouTube channel, if you got a business channel, if you do finances, any way you can help the dumpster rental business grow, follow me on Facebook, shoot me a link, and I would post somebody video once a week. You know what I mean? So um, if you talking about a subject on dumpster rental business, or maybe you just business related, you know, about LLCs or whatever it is, if you feel like your information or your video will be helpful to others, shoot me the link on my Facebook or my Instagram. Don't send an email, but send it Facebook and Instagram, and I'm gonna post people videos once a week. Jay Barber, this week been popping for me. It's been nice and warm. December, man, I probably did like 8 trailers that month. The struggles was real. I'm still cutting hair, but the dumpsters was not popping in December. And that's expected, you know, that's expected, man. It's December. You know, Christmas time, holidays was coming up. That's expected. Now come April, May, June, July, if you having those same issues, then it's a problem. So this December was definitely slow for me. Um, I guess it just depends on where you at, you know, and what's your niche, you know what I mean? Or if you have a dump trailer, you know, so, but I think everybody would agree if you have a dumpster rental business, I think everybody who has a dumpster rental business will agree that December is probably going to be the slowest month out of the entire year, you know, so I think that's all across the board, man. I don't think it's something you're doing wrong. I just think that's all across the board, definitely. I was going to start with a utility trailer with a steel size like you did. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm thinking when you said route, I'm like route. Like I'm thinking like like a garbage truck route or like a mailman route or something like that. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. That's the way I took. That's definitely the way I took. Um, a couple of things too. With this channel, right? So I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to drop in the comments of what y'all think. So I wanted to either um add things to this channel. So I have another thing that I'm about to do, another journey that I'm about to start, and basically that journey is me starting a business, me starting, creating, or buying 5 businesses and running them on a daily basis. And I wasn't sure if I should put that on this channel or if I should make another channel. What y'all think about that? Would y'all like to see that? I'm in the process of working on another business, and my goal is to have 5. Whether I create it, buy it, build it, I want to run 5 businesses, one including the dumpster rental business. So I didn't know if I should mix all of that in. So y'all let me know if y'all want to see that, or if I should just keep this channel dumpster related and start a whole nother um, channel. I want to know how your customers react making you pay them at drop off. Um, what do you mean? How making them pay at drop off? How they react? I think they I mean they don't react the way. And they just pay it. I never had an issue. I'm not sure what you're asking me. Hey, I'm about to change that too. Speaking of that, so speaking of the pay at drop off, if I'm thinking I'm about to, man, I think I'm about to. Um, if you call me and you booking the dumpster, um, you got to pay right there, right? Like I don't care how far you want it out, and I'm not saying y'all do this. If you knew, don't you don't have to worry about this, or maybe you want to do it and just start out this way. But so I'm real tired of the customers, and I'm starting to see it, and it's not a lot, right? Like it's not a lot of people. It's not really a problem, but I like to find a potential problem and nip it in the bud right there. So I get people that call me and they want a dumpster, but it'd be like a week out, right? And I think it was last week. This customer pissed me off, man. He booked a dumpster. I think he called like Sunday. He wanted the dumpster that weekend, and he didn't say nothing. He didn't call me back. He didn't call to cancel. Like I called him. I called him the day before. I called him the day of, and then I was like, you know what? Just go out there anyway. Drop the dumpster off. I mean, maybe knock on their door, see if they come to the door. Maybe their phone is not working, and my guy tell me, yo, they not answering the phone, they not answering the door. Um, it was just a waste of time. It was a waste of time. So, and that's the first time that happened to me. Like any other time somebody book a dumpster in a week, more than likely they get it. But that was the first time somebody wasted my time, and man, that got under my skin so bad. So he messed it up for everybody else. So if a customer calls me, I don't give a damn if they want it 6 months out. You got to pay today. Like that's it. Like you got to pay today, and I'm not going to do the refund is only 50%. So if you pay today and you want to cancel, you only get 50% of your money back up until the day of. If you cancel the day of, it's no refund whatsoever. So that just got under my skin, man. That pissed me off, man. Like if you do something with a company, you don't call them. Like I called this guy twice the day before. I called him twice the day of. I had my employee call him when he got there. Called him again. Sat there for. I'm like, come on, man. Nah, nah. So he messed it up for everybody. So moving forward, I don't care when I don't care. They got to pay right then and there. I'm taking payment right over the phone, right then and there. If you want to book it, if you cancel before the day of, you get 50%. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, you got to cancel 48 hours in advance to get your money back. So if you don't cancel 48 hours in advance, you're not getting none of it back. And if you get before 48 hours, it's 50% back. But man, that just pissed me off, man. That just pissed me off. Make it all one channel. So, Punch, you think I should do my other five? Well, I should say other four businesses, because dumpster rentals is including one. So, I'm in the process of two businesses. So, you saying I should do it all on one channel on this channel? That's what's up. Could you do drop shipping businesses? No. So, I don't want to say too much now because I want y'all to see the content, and I haven't decided, but these businesses I'm going to do. I'm working on two, like literally as we speak. These businesses I'm going to do, man, is going to be um, in the service field. I feel like, and it's going to be dealing with customers. I think drop shipping is like an online thing, and that's just not what I'm comfortable with. So my business is going to be service related to people. Start another channel if you're doing something else, unless it's dumpster related trash business. All right, so I got one person say keep the same channel, one person say start another channel. Um, Customers don't trip paying that drop off. I'm with you if I want to take payment as soon as they call and make that appointment. Yeah, man. Listen. That listen. I'm sorry. He messed it up for everybody else. He messed it up for everybody else. I don't know why that bothered me so much, man. But it's like you called me, you booked with me, you said you wanted it. I've turned down people. I think that's what made me so upset because I think I had like three people that wanted it on that day that he said he wanted it. And I told them we didn't have nothing. And then when I tried to call them back, they already figured it out. So I lost, not only did he waste my time and I lost money off of him, but I also lost potential customers. So I'm sorry, they got to pay now. I'm not saying y'all have to do that. I didn't do that starting out. Maybe somebody not, maybe they won't trust you, because you're a new business. But for me, you call me, you got to pay right now. I make vinyl signs, lettering, and just getting started in the screen printing biz. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. If you deliver dumpster, you should charge a wasted trip fee. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. I'm starting very soon. Just got my LLC for Darren's Dumpster Rentals. I'm starting from scratch. No truck, no dumpsters. That's what's up, man. I started from scratch too. I like to see that. Ooh, I like that. Rather no refund at all. Yeah, I think yeah, that's a good idea. But I think I'm gonna do 50% if you cancel 48 hours before, and if you cancel after 48 hours, no refund whatsoever. And I'm gonna make them sign the contract. I'm gonna put that in the contract. How thick is the steel needed? 1/8 of an inch, I believe. That's a good idea. 48 hours cancellation because time is money. Yes, sir. Time is money, man. Carpet slash stream cleaning, one of them. Nah, I'm not doing a carpet cleaning business. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna say no to that. So my goal is 5 businesses. Run 5 businesses. So I want to buy them. I'm going to buy a business, create a business, maybe buy a franchise. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but right now I have 3. So one of them being the dumpster rental business, and then I have another 2 that's literally in the works, and I haven't decided on the last 2 yet. So let me write that down. Carpet cleaning. Does people still even be carpet? Does people still have carpets? I don't know. That's a good idea though. I may start that. That's something I can hire somebody to do. But y'all let me know. Drop in the comments. So I'm about to start another journey where every day I'm running, creating, buying, building 5 different businesses, kind of like, a day in the life of me doing those things. And would y'all like me to include it into this channel, or would y'all like me to make another channel? So y'all drop some comments, let me know, because I really care about what y'all think. You know what I mean? So can you give us a hint? Can I give y'all a hint? No, not yet, man. Cheese Up say same channel. All right, Cheese Up. Now I can't give y'all a hint just yet, man. I'm sorry. Let me tell you why I can't give y'all a hint. It's not because, listen, if you Instagram me, shoot me a message on Instagram, shoot me a message on Facebook, or shoot me an email, I can tell you. The reason why I can't give a hint now is because I don't know who's watching, man. If I don't know who's watching in Savannah, you know what I mean? So I never know who's watching. So like right now it's like 40 people in here, but there's only a few people commenting. You know what I mean? So until everything is set in stone, that's when I'll definitely roll it out. Same channel. All right, Mocha Missile say same channel. Start another channel. All right. Power washing. I can definitely tell you it's not power washing. So because that's just, I could definitely tell you that. I feel like there's just such a competitive market. It's such a competitive market. 1, 2, anybody with a pressure washer can get into it. You know what I mean? So you don't need a lot of capital. So that means a lot of people can get in it. I think the market is super flooded with pressure washing. Although I think is good money in it. I just think it's too competitive. It's too not competitive, but flooded. A lot of people is doing it. How about making them pay a non-refundable deposit? I thought about a deposit, but nah, they got to pay the whole fee. I'm sorry, you got to pay the whole dumpster fee. So I mean, I guess I can call it a deposit, but when people hear deposit, they think A, it's going to go to my ticket, or B, I get my money back. So it's just straight up, because you got to be clear with these customers. It's just straight up like, look, all right, the dumpster is $255, so I need $255 today, and you got up to 48 hours prior to cancel for 50% of your money back. So either way, I'll be happy with that. If they cancel, I'm completely fine because I get to sell my dumpster again and I just made some money. And if they don't cancel, I want to. So I started a YouTube channel too, man. Just junk removal, and now website being built. Oh, that's what's up, man. So I'm not sure if you caught it or not, but one thing that I want to do with this channel is I want to shine light on other people. So if you feel like if you got a dumpster rental business, you feel like you're giving some value information, if you got anything else that you feel like can help somebody business related when it comes to dumpster rental business, send me the link, send me something. And once a week, I am going to promote somebody's stuff, whatever they got. If it's a video, if it's a website, once a week, I'm going to pick somebody, whatever they got, so we can just help each other. So send me that on my Facebook or send me that on my Instagram. Let me drop my Facebook right now. But I seen somebody said 5 businesses, 5 channels. No, man, I ain't gonna be able to do 5 channels. So I can tell you right now, I'm gonna I'm not gonna be able to do 5 channels. So nah, not 5 channels, man. YouTube is difficult, man. Like, can you imagine trying to keep up with 5 different channels, 5 different audience? So nah, I'm not gonna do that. We just started Dump Biz, not getting much biz. Why? Um, that's kind of hard to answer. Um, I don't know. Maybe you're not advertising right. Maybe I'm not sure. I can't answer that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the weather's bad and where you live at. Like I don't know. You gotta give me a little bit more details than that. Do you do SEO? No, I don't do SEO. I don't even have a website. So I had some people reach out to me and say they want to create a website for me. Um, but the plans I have for my website, I'm not ready for a website just yet. The sign printing is my main biz, but I've been checking out your channel to start another biz on the side. I only plan on building up to 5 dump trailers max like you. I'm trying to work multiple businesses. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely, 1,000%. Yeah, so that's my goal. So like, my goal is to have maybe about 6 or 7 cans. Around that range. 6 or 7 cans, maybe 10. I might make it 10, and have like 2, 3 employees throughout the year. Maybe 1 or 2 employees in the wintertime, and that's the route I'm gonna take. But y'all keep letting me know. If I should, the other businesses that I'm working on and starting, should I add it on this channel or make another channel? Look like I'm getting mixed reviews. I think I'm gonna actually make a poll too. So y'all be looking out for that. I'm gonna make a poll on the community post. I'm gonna do that tonight, and y'all just let me know. Some people told me I need to keep it on the same channel. Some people said make a separate channel. Some people are only here for dumpsters. They don't want to see no other businesses. So y'all let me know about that. I'm about to drop the telephone number in the chat. So if anybody want to call in before we head out. I'm really excited, man, for the new year. Really excited for the new year. Man, 2020 was rough, y'all. 2020 was rough. Jay Barber, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. 2020 was rough. I'm excited to launch this new year. And for those who just joining, or if you missed it, if you got anything to offer, like a YouTube channel or something business related where you feel like you can help out others, let me know. And then once a week, I'm gonna post somebody's stuff. Help y'all out. I'm all about just helping each other grow. You know, that's what I'm all about. I just want us all to grow, help each other, bring value to each other. And I just want to see everybody win, man. I just want to see everybody win for sure. If they pay it up full in front, commits them. If they cancel and lose 50%, that's on them. Yeah, yeah. So that's the whole thing. That's why I want to do it. That's why I want to do it. You know, if they cancel, that's on them. I don't want it to be on me, and that's what I felt like. I felt like it was on me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, damn, like I turned 3 people away. I've called you 3 times. I've called you 2 times, and then we came to your house, and then it was like it wasn't down the street. It was a nice little minute away. So it's like, damn, man, you just like I hate that, man. I really do hate that.
Call from
Beverly.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Hey Beverly, how you doing? You live?
No problem. How you doing?
I'm all right. Can't complain.
Hey, so I'm actually the one that messaged you with some probably ambiguous questions, but I actually do a little bit of marketing. We just started a dump business, my husband and I, called Dumpster in the Rough. So it's dumpsterintherough.com. It's in Houston, Texas. And we actually just started following you. So I recognize I'm live. I get that. That's fine. My questions really revolve around the fact that we just started our business. We have one pretty much wooden trailer. It is a self-dumping, so it's got like a pulley system and everything. I say self-dumping because it doesn't have like a push button.
Mm-hmm.
You have to kind of crank it. But it's basically a 10-yard dumpster here in Houston, fully wood. We just got started. And I mean, I guess I'm not really sure what to expect in terms of expectations for volume. We get a bunch of calls because I'm a marketing person.
Okay.
So I do my own marketing. We've got a website. I started doing SEO, started learning about that kind of stuff, but I'm not really sure what the expectations are because we just started this maybe in November, right before the holidays. Probably around Thanksgiving. In fact, we were out on a. Do it?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. I don't really. I mean, we've had one call. We've had a lot of calls rather, but one customer rather since Thanksgiving. I don't know if that's because of the holidays. I don't know if it's because we got started. Tell us, if you would, a little bit about expectations in terms of actual customers or number of calls that translate into business. When you first get started, what is expectations on market?
Okay, so you say you got started around November, right? So tell me about tell me when exactly you went live, like the day your phone became available for people to reach out to you. Was that in November? Like when was that?
I believe it was Thanksgiving break because we were literally on a camping trip. We had just bought our trailer back in November, right before Thanksgiving. We went on a big trip with our camping trailer. And while we were out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, I started doing our website because I have knowledge of HTML and JavaScript and all that kind of stuff. So I can do all that. I can do graphics. That's my background.
I'm looking at your website now. It definitely looks good.
Thank you. But we haven't really had any. And again, we started it during the holidays. So I'm not really sure. And this is really the first real business that we started together. I mean, obviously I do graphics and stuff on the side, but it's more of just a hobby that turned into something a little bit kind of sort of profitable. But so this is our first real business. I'm not really sure. And like you said earlier in this live cast, that yes, competition is fierce, and especially during COVID, because there's so many people that have what I consider to be illegitimate businesses. They don't even accept anything but cash. It's all under the table, at least here in Houston anyways. And so we're kind of like that anomaly that, I actually created a website. I can do pretty much any type of tender. It could be cash, credit card, whatever, and I keep track of everything. I don't know. I mean, because we've had one actual customer. We've had a lot of contacts, but
What was the context?
Converted into sales.
What was what was the context? What were people calling you for?
Really the dumpster rental, and then we tell them our prices, which you can see on our shop there. But so I think they're pretty reasonable, especially for Houston here. But I think that it's hard, especially post Harvey and with COVID and everything, that you've got a lot of people who are just, it's a guy in a truck who we're competing against that they're not even dumping at a real dump. They're just dumping on the side of the road. And so they're like, hey, $100, we'll dump your stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, we can't compete with that because our dump costs will cost some pretty darn close to that.
Okay.
So, do you have any advice for that?
Yeah, a few things. All right. I just have a few more questions. So, let me just see, look at what have you been advertising besides online? Where else have you been advertising?
I did a little bit on Google Ads. Did a $50 ad on Facebook, and I did a Yelp ad as well. And I stopped all that just to kind of regroup and try and figure out where we're going.
Never again do Yelp. Like ever. Never do Yelp. What about Craigslist? Have you been advertising on there?
Did you say Facebook? I did Facebook Marketplace. I did a paid ad. And I did Craigslist. That was it.
All right. So Facebook, you did Google, and you did, am I missing one? Craigslist. Okay. And you said people call you, but when they call you, do you feel like it's your prices that they are turned off by?
I'm not honestly sure, because when I do a search on Google, we're definitely not the highest price. The only thing I can think of is we only have the one trailer. It's a wooden trailer. Maybe it's a size thing because it's only a 10 cubic yard dumpster. We've gotten a lot of calls from contractors who it seems, if I had to guess, I would guess that it would be a size factor, but because we've done the research from a market standpoint in terms of our prices, and we're pretty much middle of the road, if not lower than a lot of people.
Okay.
Obviously, there are people. Do it.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, there's people that are much, much lower, but usually the people who are lower, when you actually do the research, there's no way that they could be dumping legally. And there is a huge problem here in Houston of people dumping illegally. There is.
All right. So the people that dump illegally, you never have to worry about them because their business is not going to grow. So I never concern myself with people that dump illegally because they're not even competition because they're never going to be able to grow like that. And sooner or later, they're going to get caught, and it's just going to end bad for them. So I never concern myself with people who dump illegally. So my next question is, with the legitimate business in your area, how does your price range go? Is it in the middle? Is it kind of high, like the legit dumpster rental businesses in your area?
We're actually probably middle of the road.
Okay. In the middle. So you're not too high, you're not too low.
We're not too low. No.
Okay.
I think we did a pretty good market analysis.
Okay, great. So you feel comfortable with your price. So is it $265 for 3 days?
Yes. So it's $265 for 1 day, and then $285 for 3 days on the residential side, and then commercial side goes up from there because obviously, you got tile and it weighs more and so on and so forth. But
okay. So you on the right track, right? The only thing I would recommend is that I'm looking at your website right now, and
okay.
You don't want to call it here's what I realized, right? You don't want to call it a dumpster trailer because people don't know what that is. That's still new to people. So the dumpster trailer is people don't really know what that is. So you want to change the wording with that, definitely. Another thing is the prices can be a little bit confusing on your website. So let's say I saw you on Google. I'm in my eyes as a consumer right now, and I saw you on Google, and it says 1 day for $335. Right?
Okay.
But it doesn't tell me what sides. It doesn't tell me how much weight I can put in there. It doesn't tell me what I can put in there. It doesn't tell me what I can't put in there. It just says $335 for 1 day. So
got it.
And this is not a right and wrong thing. You will find that some people would disagree with me on this point, but my take is I don't like to put my prices online because it kind of you set in stone on those prices. You have no wiggle room. So for me, my prices is not online because my prices is constantly changing. But when you have these prices online, if somebody call you and they see $265 for 1 day, that you have to stick with that. But and and some people would say put the prices out there, let people know what they're getting. Me personally, I don't even have a website because what we doing with this type of trailer, let me tell you why I don't have a website. What we doing, this type of trailer right here, it's a new thing. It's not. So when people hear dumpster, ask any random person, what is a dumpster to you? They're going to say a roll-off. This is a new thing to people.
Right.
So the reason why I don't have a website is because I don't want to confuse people. Like, I don't want them to confuse where well, I need a dumpster, not a dumpster trailer. You know what I mean? But so
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So this confused them. The website is great. I'm not saying, I'm not saying you need to take it down or anything like that. I just would simplify it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I would simplify it. So I will put.
Okay.
And what size is the dumpster? How many yards is it?
10.
It's a 10 yard. So
yards.
I'm sorry, what? It's a 10 yard?
10 yard, yes.
10 yard. Okay. So what I would do is I would simplify this website. I will remove dumpster trailer. I will remove that out the equation because all that's going to do is confuse people because this is still new. I will remove that and then I just will keep it real simple. Do you sell real quick, do you sell the 10 yard as a 7 yard as well? Or do you just sell it as 10?
I just do a half and then full. I mean, I've heard multiple people do multiple price points, but I've just been putting people at half or full. So either half the trailer or the full trailer.
So that also confuses people, right? So in your mind, when we say 7-yard dumpster, so when you have, well, it's like, well, what's half, you know? But if you just simplify for them and you say, hey, I got a 7-yard dumpster and I have a 10-yard dumpster. You don't have to tell them it's the same dumpster, you know, but you know, okay, if they booking it as a 10-yard, it's going to be halfway full. So I would just simplify it.
Got it. Okay.
I would simplify everything and just put you have a dumpster. I was looking at the process. You can leave that up there, but I would just simplify it. Just, hey, we got a 7-yard dumpster. We have a 10-yard dumpster. Put what you can put in there, put what they can't put in there, and what they can put in there in a weight limit. You know, so just think of it as you was booking a dumpster and you went to your website. They only want to know 3 things.
Right.
How much it is, how much can I put in there, what I can put in there, 4 things, I'm sorry, and what I can't put in there. That's it.
Right.
So dumpster, you know, people.
Great advice.
So literally every time somebody calls me, like they literally think they're getting a dumpster until I pull up. But by that time it's too late, you know, like, yeah, I'm here now. So they're like, oh, I thought I was getting, you know, a roll off or my stuff can fit. They just throw it in there, you know? So this whole concept of like dumpster trailer, it's a new concept and it confuses people. So that's why I don't have a website.
That's great advice.
So that's why I don't have a website personally, you know, until I get the roll off cans. Until I get to my roll off cans, Perfect. Then I will get a website, because I don't even tell people it's a trailer on wheels. I don't say nothing. Like, I just say it's a dumpster, you know, because they get real confused, and you know, it's kind of confusing. It's new. It's a new thing. So I would just say simplify the website, and when people call you, don't overcomplicate it. Like, if they need a dumpster, ask them what size dumpster do they need. Like, we have a 7-yard, we have a 10-yard. You know, what size do you need? Don't complicate it with we get half. You can do half this and half. They say, what size you need? You need a 7 or a 10. That's what we have. And the 7-yard, you can put up to 2,000 pounds in there, or 1 ton. With the 10-yard, you can put up to a ton and a half. You know, a ton and a half in there. And this is what you can't put in there.
But
so, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If they go over let's say that no problem. Let's say that the tonnage limit was 2 tons, and let's say that they put 3 tons in it, and the trailer can handle that. You know, how do you go back to the customer and say you went over?
Well, I only had one customer that went over, and I'm gonna be honest, that's difficult to get that money back from them. So when it comes to residential, you're not gonna have a lot of problems with going overweight. There will be some cases.
Right.
There will be some. For me, I only had one. But what I did in that situation was I called the customer. I said, hey, Miss Jones, you went over a little bit, but we're not going to charge you because it's only a little bit. So we're not going to charge you. And they're going to show gratitude. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. I didn't know, blah, blah. And I say, hey, no problem. But can you do me a favor? Can you take a few minutes out of your day and leave us a review real fast? So that's my form of payment. And they feel more inclined to leave that review if you feel like you don't charge them, because it's only going to be a small amount of money, and you don't want to piss nobody off over extra $30, and they end up leaving you a bad review. So.
No, I agree completely. Yep.
So I would just say, keep doing what you're doing. You started at a good time because you're getting your ducks in a row before the summertime hit. But, you know, you said you only had one since Thanksgiving. So December is the slowest month. Anybody with a dumpster rental business would tell you December is the slowest month all around the board. But I would simplify it. Like, I would literally simplify it. And I see you have the dolly on here. Like, what's the dolly for? Yep. I see one dolly for $5 and a hand truck for $10. What's that for?
To help them move their stuff, because it's for when we don't do the junk removal and they're doing it. We have tools, so to speak, available for them to use, whether it's a hand truck or dolly or whatever.
So I will consider that an upsell. I will remove that from my website because all it is just wasting space and it's confusing. So when you make the sale on the customer and you get them to book the dumpster, that's when you say, hey, do you need any help? Like, we have dollies, we have little things to help you with your project. Our dolly is $5, or you can say, hey, I can throw this dolly in here for you for $5. And where they think they're getting a deal, but really it does cost $5. You know what I mean? So
Right. Right.
you only want to sell those after you book the sale. So after you book the dumpster with them, and then you can upsell those little things. But I will remove it because looking at the website, it's like confusing. It's like, well, are they a moving company? Are they a junk removal company? What is a dumpster trailer? I don't need a dumpster trailer. I need a dumpster. I mean, it's $335. What size do I get? You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
but definitely keep at it.
Perfect.
Keep at it. Simplify it, and you're definitely on the right track. Keep using Google Ads. Keep using Facebook ads, and keep using Craigslist. Keep using Facebook Marketplace and all that good stuff. So join groups. Also join groups. Are you familiar with Facebook groups?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So join the Facebook groups. Local moving groups or local moving groups. It's another group. Garage sale groups. Join all those groups.
Okay. That's a good one.
Yeah. So join those
Okay.
groups. What's your capacity on your trailer? Do you know what the weight
Say it
capacity?
again?
The weight capacity. How much can you take on your trailer
I have no idea. Hey, what's the weight capacity? What's the weight capacity?
for the trailer?
7,000 pounds.
7,000 pounds. So I would say you can get and you said you can hand crank the stuff to come off, right? It's an automatic unloader.
Correct.
Yeah. So get with some roofers. Email them or shoot them messages on Facebook. Hey, I got a dumpster for this price for up to 7,000 pounds for shingles. So but you're definitely on the right track. I would say simplify it and go from there.
That's great advice. That's why I called you. Thank you.
No problem. Definitely check back with me in a month or so and let me know how things going.
I will.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
No problem.
All right. Bye.
I really like her website. You got a nice website. I believe. Man, I forgot your name. Beverly. You got a nice website, Beverly. Good job with that. I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking at her website. I wasn't even looking at y'all comments. I'm my bad about that. Okay, got you, Virgil. I'll hit you up. How many trailers she got? If she using wooden sides, she needs to invest her trailers and upgrade the metal sides. She only had one. But it didn't look that bad though. The wood didn't look that bad. So it's baby steps. I didn't catch her website to see her trailers, so I was assuming it's not an issue. How would you go about charging for extra paint, car tires, batteries, etc. that mount on touch? I won't touch that stuff. The trailer looked nice. Yeah, her wood side trailers look nice. They definitely look nice. So I just think she needs to simplify it. And that's another thing, it's dumpsters. It's not complicated. You know what I mean? It's dumpsters. Some people don't know what dumpster trailers are. Like, ask anybody. I want y'all to ask anybody. Like, what's a dumpster to you? Like, when you think of a dumpster, what is it? And they gonna tell you. So they gonna think of roll-off can. They not gonna say a trailer on wheels. Definitely not. So I'm gonna take about 2 more calls. If anybody else wanna call in, I think I'm gonna take about 2 more, maybe 2 to 3 more, and we gonna dip out. Y'all got some questions? Call me or drop them in the comments real quick. That was great info. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, guys, we got to keep it simple, And I don't know if some of y'all just following me now. I remember I told y'all in the beginning, like I had this website and I wasn't landing anything. But the minute I took my website down, people would call me because the website didn't give them the information. So, and I just made that sale like that.
From.
G's up.
To accept, press.
G's up. How you doing, brother? You live?
Well, what's good, man? What's good, Wolf God? What's good with you, man?
I can't call it, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing good, man. I appreciate your channel, bro. Like, I've been trying to find a way, like a cheaper way to get up into the business and start it up, and like you just like put a whole bunch of hope in me, like to start this stuff up.
Yeah, man.
From,
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? As reasonable as possible. You know what I'm saying? I just want to ask you one question. I was trying to think about using my credit to get like the hydraulic dumpster. I'm trying to figure out like, is that a smart move to do?
Are you good with credit? Are you good with financing?
Yeah, but like yeah, I mean like trying to pay it like outright though with my credit card.
Oh, pay it outright with your credit card. So then you have the credit card payments. Are you
Yeah.
good with those payments? Like, can you like get that credit card back to where it need to be? You know, so I'm glad you brought that up. So, you know, people think that I'm against using debt, you know, as far as this business, and that's not the case, man. I just encourage people like, look, if you don't know about debt, if you don't know how to manage your debt, if you don't know how to take care of your bills and your responsibilities, then don't go get it, right? You know, so you have to be honest with yourself. Like, okay, if I get this, if you put that dumpster on your credit card, man, you better be serious about this. You know what I mean? Because that's, I mean, what city are you in?
I'm Virginia, 757.
Virginia. So you're looking at about maybe $4,000 to about $9,000 on credit card debt. So if you go and get that, you better be serious about that. You know what I mean? Like, because
Absolutely.
and the reason why I don't push for it is because I don't want people to go out, get debt, and then they don't take this business serious, and now they got debt, and now they looking at me like, man, I'm in debt because of you, you know, because you said go get some debt and get a dumpster. You know what I mean? So that's why I push people to use capital if they can. But if you responsible with it and you know, like, okay, if I get this, I better take this serious because I don't want to be in debt, especially credit card debt, you know? So
So that would be a smart move to do. Like
most
of course,
most
if you
most
plan on paying
definitely
it back.
most definitely because if you get a utility trailer, think about it like this. If you get a utility trailer and they charge you to pull it off, you still gonna be paying every time you go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, they might charge you $50 every time you go to the landfill. So you might be paying $300-400 in dump fees and pull off fees, not dump fees, but pull off fees a week, to whether you can get your dumpster off a credit card and make that monthly payment. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Like I just thought like that would be like a better option to do that and pay it off outright. That way when I'm paying back for the dumpster, basically I'm still, you know what I mean, fixing my credit as well while I got my dumpster making money and shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
definitely. If I was you, I would, you know, get it off my credit card and, you know, get to work ASAP. You know what I mean? Make the payments back, and then once you start to get rolling, do it again. Do it again with another credit card. You know what I mean? Or the same credit card. You know, if you know how to leverage that debt correctly, go for it. But make sure you're responsible and make sure, you know what I mean? Make sure this is something you really want to do and make sure it's something you really want to take serious, you know?
Definitely.
And also be
Appreciate it,
prepared.
man.
Be prepared. So if you get in this business and you be like, man, this not for me, and you sell that dumpster, that money needs to go back on that credit card. You can't pocket that money. You know what I mean? So you know, just make sure you prepare for that and make sure you know that, you know? So that's why I don't encourage that. That's why I don't tell people, hey, go use debt to do this, because if you're not right with it, you can shoot yourself in the foot. Definitely.
Yeah, I just had to ask somebody who has some knowledge in because I haven't heard anybody really brought that question up to anybody before. So I just wanted to know, like, is there something, you know what I'm saying, that makes sense. That's all. I appreciate it, though,
Yeah,
man.
no problem, man. Good luck. Definitely.
Yeah, you killing it out here, man. You killing it, bro. Like, you gonna have you, like, man, I see a whole bunch of people trying to subscribe to everything, bro. Like, you just so honest and blunt with it and everything. Like, the dialect you talk, like, I'm just saying, like, I just connect with everything you be saying, man. Like, it's crazy.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Have a good one. Good luck. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right.
What do you think about keeping a CC on file in case you have to go back and charge for weight, overage fees, block, trailer fee, illegal trash? That's a good idea, and it can't hurt anything. It can't hurt anything. That's definitely a good idea. But yeah, y'all, I tell y'all, you should pay for. I'm gonna take one more phone call. By the way, let me drop the number. I know I say, you should use cash, you shouldn't use debt and all that, but I only say that because, you got to be good with debt, man. You got to know how to leverage money. You got to know how to leverage debt. If you don't, you're gonna be screwed.
Call from.
Casey.
To accept, press 1. To send.
Casey, how's it going, brother? What's up, man?
What's up, my guy? How you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. How's business going?
Well, it's funny you say that. I wanted to answer that lady Beverly a couple questions that she was commenting about,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of update you how things were going. We did not get our first business call until January 4th, and we had went live November 9th.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
business is like you said, the slowest time, the slowest month. We didn't even get not even a nibble.
Wow. Yeah. December's definitely slow, man.
Yeah, so January 4th, we got our first job, I'm sorry. And then we've had 2 dumpster rentals and 3 junk removal jobs. And then we also, which I have to resend you that link, we also did scrapping. We scrapped a whole truckload of metal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we made like $220 off a truckload of metal, which surprised us because we was like, wow. So we're going to continue to do that.
How many tons was it? How much it weighed?
We split it up because we had basically $40 worth of stainless steel and aluminum that you get weighed separately.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of it that was still in the dump truck was all mostly appliances and microwaves and old grills and stuff and all kind of metal stuff that we had, which most of that came out of the 2 dumpster rentals that we had.
Yeah, they don't pay nothing
Yeah.
for scrap metal out here, man. I don't even waste my time with it, if I'm being honest.
Oh, yeah. Originally, I wasn't going to do it because, I was listening to what you were saying, and we had talked about it, and then, I was just kind of going by he say, she say, and then I actually did some research, and I think down here it pays $140 a ton for steel.
Yeah, they not paying nowhere near that up here.
Say that again?
They not paying nowhere near that up here, so.
Yeah, it's either 130 or 140 a ton for steel, and then aluminum is like, it's crazy. I have to look at the list. So I have to send it to you. But yeah, so business-wise, we're starting to pick up. Tomorrow we have another junk removal job that's going to pay a pretty good penny.
Okay.
But kind of tying what you were talking about the roll-offs, I've actually considered maybe trying to see how I can switch my truck Optimus over to a roll-off system because I've gotten 4 calls for 30-yard roll-off dumpsters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely look into that, man. You got the truck already, definitely.
Right. So I'm definitely going to look into it.
But
I'll
that
let
will
you know
put
how
you
that goes.
but that will put you in the bind for the junk removal if you got the well, I guess if you get multiple cans, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I've considered like if we do the roll-off or I do the roll-off switch, I'll use one of those for junk removal.
Mm-hmm.
And then, start getting busier, then of course, we'll get some more. But I think that we're going to head that direction.
Okay.
And keep our trailers for the residential, but definitely moving towards that roll-off is probably the way to go.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear business is picking up. A lot of people are like, man, in December, nothing happened. I'm like, it's all right. It's okay. Now, like I say, if business is slow, April, May, spring, June, July, now we got a problem, so something's not right. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it.
I was scared. I was scared. My brother was like, man, we ain't getting no phone calls. And then We did the Facebook ads where you do it within certain miles from your location, and then we started getting calls. And then we have our Facebook business page that we do ads there, and then we try to share it up the Swip Swap group. Swip Swap is where I got a lot of my calls from.
Swip Swap.
So
the Facebook groups. Yeah.
The Facebook group, Swip Swap in your areas. That is where I got probably 90% of my calls from.
Okay. Do me a favor. Drop that down in the comments for other people. Let them know. Let them know about that Facebook group. And
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. Definitely send me the link to your YouTube.
Okay, I sure will, man.
All
I
right,
appreciate
thank you.
everything you do. Thanks for your help, and much love to you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bye.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all bold with that junk removal. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I don't listen, that junk removal, and I get it. Like, it's very lucrative, but I commend y'all who do it. Like, I really do. I really do commend y'all who do it. And I'ma stay away from it. That's just not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna lie. I'll take one more call, man. I'll take one more call. If somebody got something they wanna talk about or cuss me out or shout out, something you want to promote. If you want to promote something, if you think it can help others, I get a lot of stuff. I get a lot of people email me about, how to do websites and how they can help these other people. So I'm definitely going to be bringing that to the light. Like I said, more. I'm going to be promoting other people's stuff at least once a week. And we're going to do it like that. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Hot Shot Benny, what's up, man? What's going on, man? Probably on that road somewhere. I hope you ain't texting and driving, man. On that Hot Shot. Hope you ain't texting and driving. Swip Swap. So Swip Swap group on Facebook. Casey was saying that's where he get all his customers from. So Swip Swap groups are the way to go. And he mentioned that before. To be honest with y'all, I never heard of it. Like, I never heard of that. So I'm going to have to check that out myself. I guess it's a group on Facebook. I don't know. But let me write that down while I see it. Cause I'm going to check that out. Because he said that's where his calls come from. And somebody else mentioned that same thing, too. So Swip Swap. That's a weird name. But y'all check that out. But all right, man. We gonna y'all do me a favor, tap that like button, and we gonna head on up out of here, man. So is there no point or profit to start with a 6x8 trailer? That's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. That's gonna be tough. It depends on what your market calls for, It depends on what your market calls for. So if that's all you got it. Try it. See what the market calls for. 6x8, 6 feet. Is it 6 feet wide, 8 foot long? I say try it, man. I say try it. I appreciate y'all. Look, y'all do me a favor, man. Tap that like button. I don't know why YouTube ain't showing me no love, man, but tap that like button for me, y'all, man, before y'all dip out. I appreciate it. 2020 was crazy. It was crazy. We made it. I made it. I'm glad to see all y'all here safely. COVID is fuck COVID. People going crazy in the streets. We all made it. We all entrepreneurs trying to get it together. Blessed to be here. Blessed to see 2021, man. 2020 was crazy. We was on lockdown. It was crazy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all do me a favor, man. Tap that like button before we go. I think it's like 40 people in, 20 likes. I don't ask y'all to subscribe in my videos. I don't even ask y'all to like in my videos when I make regular videos. So if y'all can do me a favor, just tap this like though, and for the live, man, because YouTube don't want to see nobody. your charged up services, man. YouTube ain't sending an alert. You live. That's what I'm saying, man. I was just saying that, you know. That's why it's important for y'all to tap the like button for me while we in here. You know, if y'all can do that for me. Thank you. Chase, I appreciate it. Quick question, how can you find your market in this high demand? Damn, Shamika. Look, I tell you, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Let me drop my Facebook real quick. My Instagram should be in the description. I just made a Facebook. Get with me on that, and we can talk. I do have free consultations for 15 minutes, so you can book that. You just call us at the very last, and I don't want to just give you some microwave information. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right information. So smash the like button. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Definitely, y'all. Just made Facebook. If y'all got questions, hit me up there. You know, I'm going to be promoting people's stuff. If you feel like it can be valuable, let me know, you know. So I will post it. Can't wrap the whole trailer with design instead of painting it on the solid colors. Is that too much? Try it out, man. Wrap the whole trailer instead of painting it. I ain't nothing wrong with wraps. I'm a fan of wraps. So I say just try it, you know. Can't go wrong. I need y'all to tap that like button, though. I need like 10 more likes. I need like 10, man. And then we out this thing. I'm so grateful for y'all to take the time out and just talk to me and just listen to what I'm saying. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just an entrepreneur sharing my experiences. Y'all don't have to be here, so I really do appreciate that. I'm telling you. Thank you. I see those lights going up. We need like 5 more. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Thank you.